Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be going through how you can see even more specific history of an individual file. In another video I went over how you can see details and activity in your drive and folders in your drive as a whole. But today I want to show you how you can see a specific document's history and how you can restore previous versions from the past. So I'm actually going to show you an example of a document that I use when I do Google Classroom trainings with teachers, because it's a document that several people are editing at once. You'll see right now, if I go to the Tell Me About Yourself document and I go to Share, I can see that it's shared with all these different people, but they all have editing access. So I have it shared with some individual people, I have it shared with a couple of groups, and each of those groups have multiple people within them. So it's one document that everyone can edit at the same time. So, maybe at one point I would have 10 different people editing an item. So I open this item up. Right now I'm just seeing the updated version of itself. But maybe I want to go in and actually see when work was entered. And I want to see who did things at certain times. This is a nice way to see maybe if you could find out how long your students actually worked on a document in comparison with how long they told you they worked on it. So the easiest way to do this is to have your document opened up, go to File, and then click on See Revision History. File and then See Revision History. And to the right automatically will pop up the revision history of this document. It will have dates and times of when edits were made. It'll also have the color that corresponds with the person that made those changes. So I had changes made to this document all the way from October 15th at 7:56 a.m. when I created it, all the way till October 21st at 11:19 a.m. When I highlight a specific section, I can actually click on it. And then you'll see that it went to an older version. So it went to the version that this document was on October 15th at 1:54, and it actually showed me in blue the edit that Sarah made. It was her name. The blue next to her name over here, it matches the blue changes. And even when I hover over it, it shows me her name as well, that she made that change. You'll see that this old version is different than the latest version. The latest version looks like this. And Chris was the last one to make a change, so she has the highlight for this version. We'll even show you another version. It's a little different, so Chris's name isn't on there anymore. If I go even to one of the earlier versions, you'll see only Christine's name is on there, because that is how it looked at October 15th at 11:30 a.m. Now let's say for one reason or another, I wanted to see how this document looked at October 15th. And this is the document that I want. I don't want this latest document anymore. All these changes that were made, maybe I'm not happy with them, and I want to go back to an old version of how I had it before. So I'm going to go back to that version, and I'm going to restore the version, restore this revision. So I restored this revision, restored revision, went back to October 15th and 1:55. And now you'll see it changed automatically back to that old version. I could even bring my revision history up again. And if I wanted it to go back to what I just had it to earlier, I could do that too. So a nice way to see that if you have one document that several students are editing, you can go and see all the different work that each student put in. Or if you're just looking at the revision history of one document that one student was working on, you could see the amount of time that they worked on it, how many times they went back and edited it. It's just a really nice way to kind of see the process as it's happening, even if you're not there. So maybe a student's working on a document and you gave it to them, the assignment, on October 15th, but it's not due until October 21st. But you notice in the middle that as they're working, you need them to fix something in here before that final due date. And this is a way that you can see what they're doing even when you're not with them with this paper or with this assignment. So a really great way to immediately give feedback to students and to see the process that they're working with. Maybe you're going to commend them on it, or maybe you need to assist them with it a little bit. So that is going ahead and seeing revision history on certain documents and also restoring those previous versions. Have a nice day.